Welcome everyone. If you are tired of writing long repetitive code to build APIs and you want to build complete CRUD in Django REST Framework in just 3 lines, then stop scrolling. This lecture will change how you build APIs forever. Today we are learning ModelViewSet, the feature that every professional Django developer uses in real companies and production APIs. By the end of this video, you will build a complete REST APIs. You will understand QReset plus Serializer and router flow clearly, and you will write less code and achieve more results. Welcome to Code with Hafiz, where we convert complex topics into simple steps. First, let's see what is ModelViewSet. A ModelViewSet automatically provides all standards CRUD operation for a given model, like list, get all records of employee. Then we have retrieve, get a single record using the primary key. Then we have create, add a new record for the employee, and then we have destroy, delete a record for particular model, and then we have update or partial underscore update to update a record. You don't need to write these methods yourself. The DRF generates them internally. And if you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and like. Here we started DRF complete series. You will search in this playlist and you will find so many playlists for different. Here we also teach the first API and DRF and so many machine learning and data engineering projects. So don't forget to subscribe and like. Let's continue. So I just opened my VS Code, and here we have models.py. So this models.py we create a model with name employee. So employee is a model. It acts like a database table. And if you are familiar with models.py file in Django, in models.py file we define some classes, and here in this example we define a class with employee. Basically this employee is a model and this acts like a database table. And then we have employee ID, employee name, each attribute. These are the attributes: employee ID, employee name, and so on. These are the attribute, and this becomes a column. And then we have the blank equal to true or null equal to true. These fields basically is a optional. So what the fields will be, what the date of birth is optional or not. If someone provides date of birth on the employee record creation, if not, then no worries. That's why we define here blank true and null equal to true. So after that we have _str__ to return a readable name when printed in admin panel. So this is about models.py. In serializer we have one serializer, employee serializer, and we inherit this from serializers.model serializer, and we in class meta we define a model employee, and then we want to return all the fields in response. That's why we define here fields equal to _all_. So it's time to show you the urls.py, what this look like. Before this, one thing here, if you are new for serializer.py, serializer basically handles to convert database data into JSON and the JSON data into the database. So here in urls.py we have router equal to default router. Basically we create a router object here, and then using router.register implies this whole line This whole line is basically auto generates API URLs for CRUD, and then we define inside our URL patterns path to include all generated URLs automatically using include from Django.urls. Now DRF automatically create the endpoints get post and get employee with ID, employee update the employee with ID, and delete the employee with ID. So in using this only, all the files get post, get employee with ID, put employee with ID, and delete employee with ID is DRF automatically creates these endpoints for us. So don't worry, we will see practically. To work with ModelViewSet, we have to import the ViewSet from REST framework. We import this ViewSets, and here I am going to create one class employee view set, and this will be ViewSets.ModelViewSet, and then colon, and here query set equal to employee dot objects dot all, and then the serializer class equal to employee serializer, which we define. That's all, just 3 lines of code. So now let's see what they are functional expected or not. Before showing me the result of this, we have to see what API view was in generic API views was in ModelViewSet. The API view is full manually control, write all CRUD methods get post put manually in API view. And if we compare API view with generic API view, in generic API view we have helpers plus mixin combines with mixin, like we cover list model mixin for specific built-in methods. And if we compare the API view with generic API view and with ModelViewSet, this both with ModelViewSet, so ModelViewSet automatically CRUD defines only query set and serializer underscore class for best for standard APIs. So this is our today topic, and we are going the result of after writing the code. As you see, our server is running on 8000 port. Let me copy this, as well as you will click on follow link, and here in my browser I am pasting it. As you see, it says page not found. And remember, when you work with DRF, you have to write API v1 to test the APIs, API v1 here, and we define the view name will, let me show you here. This is employees. We define here the employees, here the employees, and here I am getting automatically all the data of employees when I hit this API v1 employees. So I have employees, 4 to 5 employees. So, and this give us the form to enter new employee data. So let's say employee ID is EMP0088 and employee name is Kashif. Let's say Kashif, web designer. Let's say the phone number is randomly, and date of birth, pick date of birth, address, street 1, city Lahore, and country Pakistan. And if I click on post, not now, I just create the new employee with employee ID 008. So if I click on get, I will get all the record of my employees, and as well as we have a form to create employee. So this is the beauty of ModelViewSet, to create and get employee. And if I want to get the employee ID with primary key, we define just the new we just create a new employee with ID 12. So I want to get the data of employee ID 12. This is the primary key. I am providing URL. Let me click here, and I am getting the data of employee ID 12 for the employee name Kashif. So as well as if you see here, we have a delete button, as well as we have a form with all the data of this employee ID. So if we want to update this from Kashif Khan, and if I click on put, now you will see the employee name is updated. So we just see to retrieve the data of employee ID, employee, update the data, get all the employees, create a new employee, and we have to see now to delete an employee. So I want to delete this employee. Click on this. As you see, I am getting 204 no content. So automatically ModelViewSet will provide all the CRUD operations in just 3 lines. And just 3 lines, as you see here, we get a employees data, we post a new employee, we get the particular employee with employee ID, then we update the employee ID, and then we delete it with 200 response. Means everything is okay, working fine. Now in this video you will learn APIView and how you will very easily apply the all CRUD operation with just 3 lines by using ModelViewSet. Now it's time for the task of today's lecture. Product ModelViewSet. You have to create a ModelViewSet with name product. Create a new ModelViewSet named ProductViewSet with fields product name, product underscore name, price, category, stock, quantity, and then you must create models.py, serializer.py, ModelViewSet, and register in router. So after that, submit a screenshot of your working post and get request in comment. I hope you will do it very easily. If any doubt in this task, then I am here to clear your doubts, and I will do it for you together. So don't worry with this, just complete, try it out. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching.